Hi guys, it's Sarah with Something's Pretty Special, and holy cow, my desk is a gigantic mess, but I wanted to share with you a few things. Mostly it's a haul video, things I've kind of collected over the past few weeks. My stores here have been having some pretty amazing sales and clearances, so I thought I would share what I'd been getting. So I'm going to start out with these. These are the Industrial Chic line that Michaels carries. And these were on clearance for $2, all these beads, and they're really glittery, and I love the colors. Very fun for spring, so for charms and whatnot, I thought they were pretty cool. And then they had, these are the Industrial Chic. They're just like metal, kind of like buttons is kind of, to me, what they look like, but I thought for flower centers or on tags and things like that, these would be really cool, so I picked those up. The other thing I got were these canvas bags that were in the bins at Michaels. I thought for carrying markers, pencils, things to a crop, they'd be great and fun. And also, you know, maybe to take some stuff with me on vacation, like for journaling and stuff. So I picked up this size with the typewriter, which I thought was really fun. And then I got the larger one here with the key, and it says unlock your dreams and explore your new reality. So I thought these were pretty cool. I also found these 4x6. These are the Tim Holtz burlap panels is what they're called, and they're by District Market. These were on clearance for like $3. So I had a specific project in mind for this, so I thought that was pretty perfect. What else? These are dominoes, and I was looking for these all over the place. I tried Goodwill, I tried my thrift shops, you know, the dollar store, all these places, and I could not find any. So my guy, when he was down visiting his mom, he found this whole set for $4 at a store in Eureka. So he picked these up for me, so I can't wait to alter these and play with these. Plus, I really like how big and deep the tin is, so I think the tin will be really fun to alter and play with too. So that was pretty exciting, especially since I looked for like 2 weeks and could not find dominoes myself. It drove me nuts. This is the Mod Podge. These are the molds. So you buy like the special glue sticks, and then you run it through your glue gun, and you can kind of, I don't know if that's going to show up. There we go. You can make your own kind of like resin pieces, but they're not really resin. But I liked with the key and the little butterfly and stuff. And it says that they're, you can paint on them and things like that. So I'm really excited to play with this. Sorry about the glare. This package is called, I don't think it tells me, but it's got like the fleur-de-lis, 2 different sizes, and this, and like this at the bottom, and the key. So I really like that. Michaels was having a really killer deal on their paintbrushes, so I got myself another paintbrush. I'm trying, as I see these for like $1 or $1.99, I'm trying to stock up on some better quality paintbrushes. These are just their, whatever the collection with the clear handle is, that's what this is, and I really like them. So I'm trying to buy these, you know, a couple at a time when I see them. Let's see, what else? I bought some more accessories to go with my iRock. My Michaels was clearancing these out. So this is the stencil kit, and it's for the, it'll do these swirls right here, and it's this like heat tool that melts these gems. But I also use this stencil for on my other stick-on gems, or for like doodling patterns and things like this. So I lost my first one, but I use this all the time, and I was really mad when I couldn't find it for a project. So I bought this, and then they were clearancing out these little, they're like metal hearts, so they kind of look like studs. So I picked those up. Those were a really good price. I'm going to be bummed if they quit carrying that. I also picked up, they were having a sale on the vintage collector stuff line, I guess you'd call it. So I picked up the 4.5 by 6.5 matte stack And I absolutely adore this paper. Like, there's all sorts of cute little quotes and like graph. I love these hearts, the cameras, the letters, just some of the fun papers that you get, the newsprint. I love this floral. I love the teal and pink and yellow combo. I think it's my absolute favorite. And the chevrons, like, I really just think there's a ton of fun patterns and colors in this stack. And I bought the 12 by 12 ages ago. Like, I don't even know. And then Michaels all of a sudden started having this whole, like, line of stuff from them. So I picked up the matte stack. And then I also got, you can't tell because I've opened it, but the 101, like, die cut cardstock pieces that go with it. I bought this to go with it as well, so I'm really excited. I can't wait to play with that. Let's see. Then, my goodness, I don't even know what to show you guys next. There's so much stuff. The other thing, my Michaels was having a killer sale on their, like, you know, the Recollections paper. And my store had mismarked a bunch of stuff. So I wound up scoring this 100-pack sheet of this really pretty ivory. And it was only $3.99. I could not believe it. So, of course, I snatched this up. And what made me so excited is a lot of the time when I go to look for their ivory paper, it's not a really good ivory. Like, it's got, like, too much yellow in the dye lot. And this one was just a really good cream color. So I was super excited to get this. I haven't had cream paper in so long. Everything's been done on craft because I couldn't find anything with, like, a really good dye lot. The other thing I bought, I went online to my scrapbook store. This was kind of my tax return splurge. And I ordered some of the new Prima stuff. I love Prima. I love Prima paper. I adore it. I love the patterns, the colors that they pick. So I fell in love with the Stationer's Desk collection. And so I got the 3x4 ATC cards. And I'm not going to flip through this because it's so small, but I'll flip through the paper. And I got the metal clips that go with the collection. And these are the chipboards. And it's really like the vintage typewriter. Which I don't know if you guys can see. There's like the typewriter and the clock. And, you know, the remember notes, the pens and pencils. Like, I love all this vintage looking stuff. And for those of you that might not know, my favorite color is red. So the fact that this paper, this is the A4. So the fact that they do a lot with this beautiful, like, deep red with the flowers, and you can see some of the vintage stuff in there. All this vintage, like, advertising, and it's all in the red and the distressed paper. And I love the black stripes. Like, I love black and red. This reminds me a lot of the Union, I think it was like Union Station collection that my Mind's Eye did. And I loved that collection. All of these vintage cut aparts. You can see. I love kind of like this faux, I don't even know, it's kind of like grid with the pens. They're really tiny pens and pencils with the flowers on them. And this paper, this red rose paper is just beautiful. And then there's more cut aparts. So that's the Stationer's Desk. Let's see. Oh, this black paper is another one of my favorites. So I fell in with this, and there's actually there's kind of this really pretty blue mixed in with it too. And so I really just, this color palette just screamed at me. So I fell in love with this. So this was my splurge. I ordered all of this stuff at scrapbook.com. I think their prices are reasonable. Their shipping's a little, it's like $10. So everything I ordered from them, so the chipboard pieces, the cards, the metal clips, this A4 paper pad, and I also got the Finnabar. Oh my gosh, now I can't remember what this is called. This one, which I can't remember what it's called. I just, but this is like a more like vintage, and there's still the ads, but it's kind of a softer, like more, to me, like a pastel color. It's a pretty kind of blue, and there's like these distressed pages. So this for me is going to be really fun for like art journaling and some of my more vintage projects. Anyway, so these two paper pads, the metal clips, ATC cards, and the chipboard, it was like $20-something for the product, and then with shipping it was $34, and shipping was, or $36, and shipping was just a flat $10 for everything. So I was really excited about that. I got all this for, including shipping, for under $40, so I was pretty happy about that. And they always have sales, especially on their Prima stuff. So if you go there often, they're always having really good sales. And I have a few more things to show you. This haul seems to go on forever. My Joann's was clearancing out a bunch of their stamps, their Fiskars stamps. So I picked up this one that's just called Travel Ledger, and these were actually designed by Teresa Collins, and it's just calendars and little dots for things, kind of like a travel, travel journal, the airplane. But I have lots of trips to scrapbook and stuff, so I think this will be fun. And then the other one, again by Fiskars, designed by Teresa Collins. This one's called Moments, and it's just some more of the vintage, like the script and little tabs, banner, some little designs and stuff. So I thought this was just fun, and it really is actually going to go very well with my Prima stuff that I just got, so I was happy about that. And then my Joann's has gotten some of the new Tim Holtz stuff in. So this is his new collection folio. And it says it's a portable interactive folder for collecting and displaying memorabilia and photos. So I can't wait to see what I do with this. And what else did I buy? I also got the new Tim Holtz The Wallflower paper collection. And I think this is what he debuted at CHA this year. I'm hoping I'm having that right. And it's just got, I'll show you the cover, just all sorts of fun, like bird and floral prints. Still his vintage design. So I'm really excited about this. Lots of art journal possibilities, I think, and mixed media with this. So I'm excited. And I'm almost done, I promise. I also decided to get the Fiskars stamp press. So I'll show you. It's the stamp press. And I have seen this in a lot of videos, and especially art journaling videos, because it holds my large clear cling stamps, and I can arrange a lot of stamps on there at once if I want to do like a collage. But just the way that it works, I'm really excited. I think this is going to help me, especially with some of my larger stamps, get a really good crisp image. So I was excited to finally get this for my project. And the last thing I bought that I'm going to show you is I splurged on myself at my local Hobby Lobby, and I bought my Delusions Creative Journal, the large one. And I'm so, let me tilt the camera down a little bit and you guys can see it a little better. I'm so excited to work with this. I have an art journal and I adore it and I use it all the time. This one is just a little different in that it's got this pocket right here. It's like a full envelope, so I can put ideas, things I see for projects in here. And then over here is the book. And when you open it up, my other one is spiral bound, which I like, but I can't really do a big two-page spread. because I have the spiral binding. So I'm really excited that I have just, you know, something I can do one continual kind of page with. And it's got white and manila. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but it's got white and manila pages. And I think it says it has 64 white, matte, and manila unlined pages. So there's a lot in here. And then what the other thing is, this cover is just a basic craft. So when I'm done with the book, I can decorate this as well, and it can become part of the book too. And then it's all held together with this elastic band. So I love it. This was kind of my big splurge. I used my 40 off on it, so it was like 16 bucks. But I'm really excited to play with this. So that was my big purchase. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys, let me get some of this stuff out of the way, are some books. My Hobby Lobby was clearancing out their scrapbooking kind of book that they do quarterly. And it was on clearance for 71 cents. And it had some great, you know, layouts and ideas. And actually what made me buy it is I'm really excited to do this project. And that's when I found the canvases, it was just really put together. So I'm excited to kind of take some inspiration from this and see what I come up with. So yeah, so I was excited that I found that. And the other thing I wanted to share with you guys, I got this idea from the Scrappy Bookworm. I went and I got myself a library card. And I have been going through my library to get inspiration, whether it's learning different techniques, different ideas. So I have been checking out crafting books from my library. It's free. I have a month. My library allows us a month that you can have the book. So like these aren't due back until March 29th, which is plenty of time for me to read them. If I want to keep it, I can just go, you know, recheck it back out. So this is a mixed media one, and there's all sorts of just ideas and how to, you know, products they're using and different, you know, ways to use materials. And, you know, this one talks about not only, you know, finding art all around you and, you know, what you can use for inspiration. Some of them are, you know, actual 3D projects with found objects. Some of them are more, you know, art, drawing, painting, things like that. Some of them talk about portraiture and, you know, kind of how to do stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see what this book can teach me and to draw inspiration from it. And it, you know, it talks a lot about the artist's, you know, process and what supplies they're using and all sorts of things. So I was really inspired by this. And then I also got this scrap lifting book, and it's just layouts. Just hundreds of scrapbooking layouts and ideas and like tips and tricks that the designers use for stuff. So if you guys are short on inspiration, going to your local library is a super awesome way to, for free, you can get a library card usually, and you can start checking out books to kind of, you know, if you feel like you're in a rut, to really see, you know, what you can do and get some new inspiration. So I've really been enjoying this, and I definitely recommend you guys checking out your library and seeing what they have for you as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that, you know, you maybe got some ideas from the products that I got, or maybe, you know, you'll think about going to your library for some inspiration. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful day. Bye.